Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office. Today is the 4th day of May, 2023, a Thursday, getting closer to the weekend. This is the morning briefing. Now, speaking about the weekend, yesterday the model started trending toward bringing in a chance of rain on Saturday. And when you start getting chances of rain on Saturdays in May, there's so many more things going on outdoors. And if you have outdoor plans for the weekend, I'm sure that when we added those drops to the forecast for Saturday, you started getting a little nervous. And I'll show you why. Some of the models, especially last night, were pretty aggressive with some of the rain on Saturday. This morning, not so much, but I'll show you some of the model differences as we get into the day on Saturday. Bottom line is, I think Saturday might work out okay. But in the meantime, today, boy, we've got clouds, cool weather, a little bit of rain here and there. So let's start with this satellite. Once again, you can clearly see this big low that continues to spiral around. Sorry about that. The spiraling around in here. And yeah, off the coast, there's some areas of clearing. On the east side of the Sierra, there is some clearing. But over California, especially north of Bakersfield, it is just murky. I just don't think we're going to squeeze out much in the way of sun here today at all. It's just going to be one of those days where we have a lot of clouds. But, well, what about rain? Well, let me show you the radar. Let me put this into motion. It'll take a second to animate. This is pretty indicative of, I think, the way the day is going to go. There are some areas of light rain to moderate rain here and there, some sprinkles farther to the south. There's also just this little bit of rain, but it's nothing all that heavy or long lasting. You may get 1/10 of an inch of rain, but also many areas are completely dry. Oh, by the way, since I'm on this, many have asked about this. So a lot of people wonder about this one. I want to show you the radar. It's not a thunderstorm. It isn't raining in west of Rio Vista. This is the windmill farm in the Montezuma Hills. Yeah, that shows up on radar. The radar beam is always intercepts the top of those blades, and since the blades are moving, the radar thinks, well, that must be something that's going on, some rain here and there. But nope, those are windmills. So if you ever see that on the radar, and you also get a little bit of that down here toward the Altamont Hills, but not as much because the radar beam by then is a little bit higher. So anyway, back to the rain. You do see that there is a little bit of rain here and there. Not much going on in the Sierra, but there will be snow showers from time to time in the mountains. So let's get to the models. And as you can see, this beautiful big circulation here, big wide low. So what about the chances of rain? I'm going to show you a couple of different models. So let's, I'm going to switch over to the HRRR, and that'll give us a good look at what's happening today. And so this is the rain around the middle part of the day. And as you can see, yeah, a couple of showers here and there. Late this afternoon, some snow showers in the Sierra. The west slope, Placer County, El Dorado County, Amador County, especially up the hill from Highway 49. It's just going to be a soupy kind of day. Not pretty for the month of May. This is this evening. And then as we get into the day on Friday, this is Friday morning, still hanging on to some Sierra showers, but the valley I think is going to be fine. But then as we get into the day Saturday, this is early Saturday morning. This is 5 a.m. Saturday morning, a line of rain coming through. All right. Let me back this up and then show you what the NAM shows. Now keep in mind, the model I just showed you is a high resolution model. The NAM isn't quite as high resolution, and I think it's the resolution that is throwing a curveball here. So let's get into the day Saturday. Once again, this is going to be Saturday at 5 a.m. Rain in the area, snow above 5,000 feet. But this model also shows a secondary little wave. This is Saturday around midday. That's rain from Monterey to Blue Canyon. Lots of rain there. And then breaking up somewhat in the afternoon with some snow in the Sierra, and then Sunday looks like a good day. All right, so let me just stop it right here. So this middle part of the day is what has me concerned, because a lot more things will be going on in the middle part of the day and into the afternoon. But there's a higher resolution model of the NAM, and that's the same time frame. Notice the rain is much less extensive. So it's the resolution of the model that is giving us a better idea of what may or may not happen. It still looks as though we'll see some rain on Saturday morning. So if you have plans at, let's say, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Saturday morning, we may be seeing some rain. But according to this model, it really looks as though we will be seeing things start to dry out as we go into the afternoon. Now, I'll show you this scare that we saw. Let me go back to the NAM, and I'm going to switch times here. I'm just going to have to get this menu over here. So this was this morning's run, but I'll show you what scared me in the office last night was this. This was the solution I was looking at last night. Let me move this back over here. So this is Saturday. Let me back up. So this is the Saturday morning wave that the other models are depicting, but this was what the models were showing. I mean, that's Saturday afternoon at 5 p.m. That's just an all-day soggy rain. And if you look at the total precipitation accumulation, this is what the model's showing now, 0.19. But last night, this is what really scared me. It was showing 0.65. It was showing 2 inches of rain and 3 inches of rain in the foothills. So Saturday would have been a totally soggy day, and this morning it's really backed off. So there's the difference from one model to the next. Still showing some rain on Saturday morning, and this is probably overdone here as well, because again, the resolution on this model isn't as high. So the bottom line here is that Saturday, we're likely going to see some rain in the morning, clearing for the afternoon. It'll still be a cool day with highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. But for those of you that have outdoor plans, and man, I've heard from so many, we have Country in the Park. That's a biggie. But there's so many weddings going on. As I said, you get into the month of May, and there's so much more going on every weekend. So if you have a wedding in the valley, I think you're going to be okay. In the foothills, it's probably going to stay murky, and there still may be a shower up till about noontime. But if your wedding or outdoor event is, let's say, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's looking a lot better for that time frame to be dry. And by the way, Sunday is also going to be a dry day. So I'm sure, again, a lot of you are nervous about those outdoor plans for Saturday. It's trending toward a better solution than what I was looking at last night. Like I said, last night in the office, I was getting kind of nervous. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. Let's see, it is Thursday. I will be on KCRA at 4, 5, 6, and 7, KQCA at 10 o'clock, and KCRA at 11 o'clock. And since it's Thursday, there'll also be a Facebook live chat tonight at 8 o'clock. And by 8 o'clock, these high-resolution models will be in, so I can give you the updated version of those. The 0Z run will be in. I've been showing you the 12Z run of those. So that's what I've got for you. Try to stay warm on this murky May 4th. And, hey, make it a great day. I'll talk to you later.